Nolems is still, of course, coming down there. Yeah, the reason for spying on the Mercians is the fact that they took planets there in the Tatiana system, and also they have a colony, I think, over there as well, by the looks of it. So I don't know everything about the Mercians anymore. Mission success. Revolt in Neymar. Okay, so the colony doesn't belong to that race anymore, and the spy is now returning. Okay, so I'm going to send him out against someone in a bit. Not sure who yet. Threatening fleet. Supposedly. Scouts. The trade deal with the Dalek has run out. That's a pain. Not sure if they're going to be able to renew it, which I probably want to do. Let's get the automated movement done for the turn.
What you thought was another primitive planet appears to be teeming with life. Its dominant civilization, the dog-like Zarks, welcome you with crude barking noises, recognizing your technological superiority on the spot.
So I've had a scout which I made in Goy ages ago, and it's been coming along here, and it looks like we found a minor race that the Nolems probably have. Yes, Nolem Protectorate. This race gives extra food. Zarkonians. Haven't gotten around to colonizing that for some reason yet, so there's only one colony benefiting from it. Okay. It's not actually reached into there yet. Right, that's coming back. So, gotta do something with that next turn. Let's have a look at the Daleks then. Yeah, that's not enough for a trade treaty. Okay, I'm gonna take a minute out then. Well, actually, before I take a minute out, I should now be able to invade some places. They've colonized that recently, Illyrians. The Illyrians are also bringing a small fleet back over here, and I don't really have anything protecting that at the moment. So I probably need to buy a battleship, maybe a Goy, and bring it over here in a minute. Let's try and take Dagon Prime then, shall we? Is there any defences there? Yes, there is. So I'm actually going to have to do a combat. Let's get a battleship in. Okay, at least I assume I am. Right. Well, let's move one transport. Yeah, it's a missile base. Probably wasn't a good idea moving that. Let's take command. Okay, looks like it's in the middle of a nebula as usual. Right, so I better be careful not to go in the nebula myself. So hold that. Luckily it's not attacking the transport. These aren't as strong as the Sakkra ones. And that was very easy. Okay, let's have a look at the colony. 8 Marines, so it looks like I was right to bring more than one transport down here. You know what? One transport could potentially be enough against these guys. I don't think I'll risk it though. I don't actually know what their combat bonus is, but it's not going to be more than ours. So let's attack. 2 will do, definitely. Pretty sure of it. Deploy. They don't even have power armor, do they? No, I would have to have a 100% bonus, wouldn't I, with one transport. There's no way I've got that. Let's deploy. Okay, so Silent Crush the Illyrian Resistance, excellent. Right, I'm gonna take a minute out now then to update the build list. It's not really worthwhile or possible to do a trade treaty with a Dalek. I would have to give them money. They don't have any annual tribute available either, which complicates things. Yeah, so I don't really want to give them 500 odd credits to be able to do a trade treaty. I probably would just about make it back, but
We'll be seeing you.
yeah, only just. So I'll have a look in on them again in a bit. This is the current build list this turn. My tech's gone up quite a bit recently because I picked up Astro University. At least it got finished on my capital world, Audax 2. So that's now focusing on research a lot more. If we click that, yeah, you can see it's definitely one of the best researching places. I should actually be putting one of my research leaders on the Audax system. Currently I've got a money governor. Because it also has the best population, I think, out of any of my systems. Not 100% sure about that anymore. I think it's still the case, though. Right, apart from that, I've done my movement this turn. I actually bought a transport on Gibber, which is a bit more expensive than it would be on other places, but it's going to be worthwhile. Should be able to take that next turn. Transport moved in. My main fleet has moved over here. It's just now threatening this system. Got a transport coming over to there. I've got transport moving back to that jump gate I didn't need over here. Gonna make a jump gate there, so that'll be good for that system, and I guess that system if I ever were to colonize it. That's still coming over. Ships moving up here, and yeah, that's about it for the movement this turn. So it's end turn. Okay. So I might be attacking a Sakkra fleet next turn. I think I might be able to invade something over there next turn as well. That's getting worryingly close now, and I don't really have anything to defend against it. So it's 1, 2, 3 to attack something there. If I bought a battleship there, 1, 2. Yeah, I think I might do that. Right, let's do the automated movement this turn. There's a Sakkra on, even though the icon isn't showing up. Should all be good on normal Gravity World. Threatening fleets. Amoeba. There's some monsters which I maybe could take out, but I don't think I will until I got a colony ship on hand, just in case someone nicks the planets off me. Right, I've got my build list to update. Before I actually update my build list, I've got some planets I can take, so I can update those build lists after I've taken them as well, I think. So first of all, let's get moving then. I'll move the battleship over to here. Let's check out, see if it has any marines on it. No, it doesn't. That's what I was hoping for. So I'm going to use this transport to take that, which is probably better than whatever's there. Let's move that in. And attack this turn. Deploy. Okay, excellent. That's a half decent colony, and they will become a protector of mine next turn. These guys provide extra research points per turn to all the colonies in the system. So taking those and investing there a bit to get extra research should probably be a decent idea. Although arguably not so much, because we're coming, well, we're in the end stage now of the game, aren't we? So we won't get as much out of it as we would have got if we invested earlier on, if we had it earlier on. Right, I can figure that out later. Put an alien management center on that. There's the Sakkra colony over here, which I have 2 transports, and I should have been bombing this actually with my battleship, but I forgot about it. Okay, but that shouldn't matter. Let's attack 2 marines. As long as they haven't got a bonus, extra bonus from somewhere, there should be enough. Psilon have crushed Sakkra resistance, so Gibber system is now all mine. Definite location potentially for a leader. 16. In fact, the many leader here would be very good, wouldn't it? There's a huge population here. I could put a scientist in Audax instead. I think I may well do that coming up. Let's do this combat here as well, which I can do. So let's move my main fleet to there and attack. Take command. This should be very easy. Okay, I've pulled back some ships. They're all coming in and I'm gonna attack my battleship. I've got a skirmisher nearby though, which will hopefully help out. That can hopefully attack that, but I'll halt it. Okay, that can attack that. Right, let's also get these now. Attacking up here, attacking up there. Right, they're in the nebula, so they're going to get extra damage. Let's halt that. Let's that. Oops, got some hit point damage there. Somehow asteroid broke off on it. Okay, let's pull those bombers back a bit just in case. I think. And I think they can ram. No, good. Right, that's pretty easy. Right, done. Okay, I think that's sort of a key movement this turn then, so I'm gonna now update the build list. So this turn I did decide to move some of my leaders. I've moved my cache guide to the Gibbous system and I've moved my security research person over to the Audax system. So my security luckily is just about 20%, so it's still at level 2. I think it may be bugged though. I haven't had AI try to do any espionage against me, or at least a report of it, for ages, which does leave me to believe that if you fill up your jail, then yeah, maybe there is an issue caused by doing that. I could start to kill some of those to see if it kicks back in the espionage, but I am benefiting from it, aren't I? So we'll see. I might do it once that guy arrives, then the percentage goes up a bit. I could have stuck her over actually onto Audax, but I might boost the research rather than the security there. Not sure how important really that extra security would be. Other than that, I've updated the build list. So Yarn last turn had made the battleship. Let's move over to the jump gate in the system. I'm gonna have 3 transports made. I definitely need more. I've only got 4 in my entire empire actually at the moment, so yeah, that's a bit of an issue. Another battleship coming in there. I actually bought a battleship this turn on Goi to hunt down the few Illyrian ships down there and maybe move through the wormhole in a bit. Apart from that, that's the state of things. And I've done a few bits of remaining movement. So battleship there, factories. What's that? As a transport. Ships coming up there. Yeah, that's about the gist of it. So let's end a turn. Research definitely looking very good. So I'm a bit short on transports here at the moment, but 1 battleship, yeah, I can keep 1 behind to destroy any defences and then slowly get the transports in. That's what I think I'll be doing. Okay, and let's get going. So there's a threatening fleet down there. Let's do the automated movement this turn. I don't think there's anything I can take this turn. I do want to take that world, and I don't have transports here quite yet. Let's move those up. Let's move the factory up there. That's there now, which is definitely a threat. Let's move that battleship, which I bought last turn, over to there. Civil transport arrived, destroyers back here. Yeah, I get that to come and sort that in a second. That I'm not sure what I'm doing with yet. Yeah, nothing to invade this turn, but I can attack that fleet. So let's do that, shall we? If I hover that over there, yeah, shouldn't be too much of an issue. I think I'll take one bomber out of here though. Let's actually have a look to see what's over here first. 5 Marines. Right. That would mean I'm gonna need 2 transports probably to take that. It is... yeah, it's absolute junk, but it's probably worth while taking with 13 structures. Okay, let's move the main fleet over to here and attack. We've got a pretty decent battle here, so let's take command. This is pretty much the Sakkra's last stand coming up. One of these Sakkra's cruisers actually has a new weapon type, antimatter torpedoes. The other two just have the older design torpedo, but that's a weapon which I don't have yet. And I have a bit of phaser point defense, but yeah, this ship is nowhere near as good as mine are, certainly. Sadly, I don't have 2 battleships in this fleet anymore, which I did have briefly. The other one hasn't gotten over here yet. Let's get going though anyway. So, usual plan, take out the missile base. Looks like that's targeting maybe my destroyer there, which isn't good. Right, let's get those over there. Right, let's get that over there quickly. Right, let's pull those up as well, I think. Right, excellent. Defense coming in, well, going to be needed. I think they're MIRVs there. Right, let's pull that back briefly. Right, all these ships are coming in, so I hopefully can take down the missile base at least before they come in. And they have all torpedoes, which I'm going to have to dodge. Normal destroyers, I have pulsar missiles. Let's halt that actually. Don't want to get in too close. That's almost online. Right. Right. That. Yeah, a ton of torpedoes coming over here. Not sure what they're targeting yet. Okay, let's pull that away. I think they were targeting that. Let's pull that one back. I think I might put these on point defense for a while. That one. Okay. Sam's taking out the missile base. This really needs to speed up. Let's get that going. Let's get the defense droids going there. Okay, that's nearly taken out. I can attack that. Let's attack that. They're breaking through a bit. Missile base goes down. Nice. Let's attack those. The skirmisher. Pull out over there. Let's attack that and attack that. attack those, I guess. Gotta watch for rams here, haven't I? Okay. Probably need to pull back the bombers just in case they get targeted by these destroyers coming in. Let's attack those. These can attack that. I'll pull that one over there. I've really got to be careful of these now. The torpedoes coming in. Let's split up a bit. Right. Shields are back online. Could definitely lose ships if I'm not careful. Right, it's taken out. I've got one left. Let's pull that over. Pull that over as well. My shields, my battleship are down. Nearly down. Oh shit, there's torpedoes coming in here. Let's get that cruiser out the way. Damage. Do you know what? Let's have that go for that. Let's come up here. Right, that bomb is going to get wrecked if I leave it there. Probably let's pull it back. Shields come back there. Okay, I heard something below. I'm not sure what it was. It's a cruiser. That battleship can attack that. Right. Close the gap. My skirmisher too. Right, it's lost a shield. It's probably had torpedoes attacking. Let's get out of there. Right. Let's move that bomb over there. Right. That can attack that. That can attack that or that. Shit, in a bit of trouble. Let's pull that over there. Attack that. Let's go attack that actually. Bloody shield's coming back again. Let's take that off. Fine, to get that down, let's take that out. Let's take that. Okay. on skirmisher too. Right, can't do anything with that. Shit, torpedoes. Let's pull that up. Okay, Psilon should be okay against those. Where are my bombers gone to? Why the hell are they up there? No idea. Let's pull these back. Okay, I think that's the last ship. Oh no. Yep. Let's pull these back. Right, that was tough, but how did we do? Did friggin' well, I think, actually. If I did take damage, it wasn't too much. I didn't lose any ships. Right, job done. Attack colony, they have 9 marines, which means I'm probably gonna need, well, 3 transports unless I bomb 1 marine, which I could do actually. It's gonna take a little while to get some transports over here, probably need 3 or 4. Right, let's actually now update my build list and then I'll end the turn. Okay, I've updated the build list. I haven't actually bought anything this turn because I lack money. I'm gonna have to save up a bit. Could do with getting some advanced colony ships out. I'm actually making 1, I would like to be making more, but yeah, getting infrastructure up in certain places. So I've done all of the bits of movement left this turn, so making factories, well, with my factories I'm making jump gates in various places, and outpost, one up there. Transports I moved over from there to there. I've got a battleship which I'm actually going to keep there because this fleet is going to be going to that jump gate and coming up here very soon to start attacking the Mercian. Pretty much job done here. Just need to get the transports in. Yeah, I think I've done everything this turn then. Apart, yeah, I've got a battleship I moved there. I'm not sure if I forgot to move it there last turn, but I can move elsewhere. How many battleships do I have these days anyway? 6 now. Building a couple as well. Right, let's end the turn.